Well, good morning, fellas. We are out here on the lake. This is not a new lake to me, but I haven't fished this lake yet this year. So first time putting the new boat on this lake, and we're gonna go try and find some brush piles with some crappie on them. It should be the spawn. Water temp is 65. The rain and the weather's just got everything kind of screwed up right now. So we're gonna just go hunt down some fish, see if we can get on them. I'm gonna bounce around between some brush piles that are marked on the waypoint map, and we'll just see what we can do today. We got Cora in the boat, and we're gonna just hammer down and see if we can catch us some keepers. I really want to do a fish fry. Like, I've been wanting to keep some crappie, but all I've been catching are shorts. So let's see if we can get ourselves a handful of 10-plussers and do a little fish fry at the end of this. So stay tuned. If you guys enjoy these fishing videos, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. It really helps out with these videos and helping me get to new people. So let's go find us a brush pile with some crappie on it and get to fishing. There we go. A little short. There's a decent one there. At least it feels decent. Pulling some drag. I don't think that this is a crappie. Holy smokes. What have we got? Is it a catfish? Or a bass? It could be a bass. Everything on these jig pulls feels just giant. It's a big fish, whatever it is. Holy crap. Oh. A carp. Come on, take it. There we go. That's a keeper. Finally. Let's double check real quick. Almost 11 and a half. Alright, well, we just knocked that one out. We got ourselves one keeper. We're definitely gonna need a couple more. I should get hit. Here we go. This looks good. Got him. That might be another keeper. It's gonna be close, but it might be one. Just by the tip of the tail. Barely 10. Oh shoot. I would probably turn that off. Well, we got the first two keepers in the boat. I'm pretty pumped about that. We're trying out this new neck GoPro mount. We'll see how I like it. But we got two keepers in the boat. I'm recording it all on the active target. This is gonna be a freaking sweet video. If you guys like these videos where I'm kind of laying over what I see on the graph and you know, basically what you're seeing, let me know down in the comments. We're gonna be chasing crappie here this spring. It's almost spawn time. Like, they're pre-spawn still, but they're getting pretty darn close. So we're gonna keep chasing these, but we got two in the boat. I'd like to get like at least 5 in the boat, 5 keepers in the live well, I should say. So we're trying out the live well for the first time, and it's 80 gallons, so it holds a lot. It's made for catfish. But let's get back on this brush pile and keep catching them. They were off of it just a little bit, so stay tuned. So I've been catching them on a little 16th ounce jig with a chartreuse and orange slab thief from Rogers. Gotta give him a little shout out there. But yeah, we're just basically jigging brush. That last one I caught, it was right out in the open. We're about to drop this jig right on this fish's head. There he is. Another keeper. That's a good one. Yeah, baby. That's a really good one. I think I found the juice spot. That is awesome. Yes. Let's see what this one measures too. I'm on the pile. Whoa, flying fish. 12. Heck yeah. So that makes 3. Actually, we gotta move that, otherwise Cora's gonna lick it. Orange and chartreuse. That's a new color for me. I don't really use orange and chartreuse, so definitely gonna use it again. We're right in there. We're in the brush, and there's one. He's probably not gonna keep. He's a little small. They got mud all over the bottom of them. They must be hanging tight to the bottom. Oop. Watch out for it. You're going back home. There's a fish. Another short. Lots of shorts. Man, this brush pile's producing. About 17 foot of water. And they're just stacked up in there. Oh man, if this doesn't get hit, I'm gonna be surprised. I'm like in the juice. Ooh, he came out of, he just smoked it. There's a couple of fish. Might as well give it a shot. This fish might be just barely. No, he's too small. Never mind. I'm half tempted to maybe see about throwing a Roadrunner. They're moving up shallow. They were hugging brush pretty tight this morning, but now it seems like that they're moving a little bit shallow. That's a fish. That feels like a good one. I don't know what it is. That's a big crappie. That's a good one. That is definitely a keeper. That is exactly what we've been looking for. Ew, he's all messed up on one side. That one might have to go back. Kind of a bummer, but you can see his tail's all screwed up. But yeah, catching some decent crappie. That's a good keeper. I might have to go on the hunt. I don't know if this is where I want to spend my time or what. I'm not sure. Oh, he's got it. I didn't even feel the bite. That's a keeper. Looks like it anyways. Maybe they just look a little bit bigger on the hook. He is 10, but just touching it. Yeah, just barely. This is like that fish is the legal size. If it was like a 1/16 of an inch shorter, or even a 32nd of an inch shorter, it would not be legal. It's interesting though. So I wasn't getting bites on the orange and chartreuse, and I was about to leave, and I was like, yeah, you know what, there's a good mark down there. Let's just toss this Junebug and chartreuse down there. I wasn't really even thinking I was gonna catch it. Like, I was seriously like, let's just give it one go, see if we can catch something. There we go. What do you know, there's fish right back up on this brush pile. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Catching a few. What's that? Oh yeah, dog loves them. That's a 12-incher right there. There's 5. There's a good one. Oh no! Dang it, man. That's a bummer. Well, it's been quite an eventful morning so far. We've been catching some fish, new lake, and having success. It's always good. But I've kind of had enough of this little section of the lake. It's still producing. I'm sure I could sit here all day and, you know, catch keepers. But I want to idle around and see if I can find some more brush and, you know, maybe get a few more waypoints on this map, so the next time I come I have some better ideas of where to go. So that's the plan. I'd like to put a few more keepers in the live well, but right now I think we're sitting with like 4 or 5. I think it's 5 are in the live well right now, and we had to throw one keeper back, then one spit the hook right at the water. So all in all, man, we're having a great time. Cora's just big chilling back there. She's a big sunbather, big time sunbather. So we're just we're gonna idle here and see what we see. There's actually a couple of spots I want to check out. Like, I know for sure I want to go. So let's just go there. All right. Well, I just caught a good keeper. It was about 11-incher on a Roadrunner. So I'm throwing. Well, it's a Rogers Speedy Bee. Got the gold spinner June bug and chartreuse prowler on there. Just caught a crappie, so let's see if I can catch one for you guys. I was just back here just cruising, seeing if anything was back here. I mean, it's total spawn mode. They're just not spawning. Like, this is where they should be right now, and they should be like every other cast. You're catching them on a road runner. So let's just throw this around and see what we can do. There we go. I had a feeling there were crappie in there. Ouch. Poked me. It's a decent one. Ten and a half. I ended today with a good handful of keepers in live well. Kept maybe a couple more than I anticipated, but you know, I think I kept like 9 or 10. All in all, today's fishing was awesome. We're gonna get these cleaned up and we're gonna do some fish fry action. I've been craving a fish fry for a while and I just haven't had the opportunity to catch any keepers. Every time I've gone out, it's been short. So SeaArk has been awesome. Today was a really big test for it to kind of have the first early morning ride across the water, explore a new lake, and I feel like we did pretty good. We caught a lot of fish. So let's go ahead and get these cleaned up. I don't want to go into the gear that I was using today and give you guys a little bit more detail on that. So stay tuned. What a fun day. We're going to cook these crappies up to end it off. But before we do that, I want to dive into tackle and gear that I was using and that I'm going to be using here in the future in these fishing videos. So couple of things that I want to touch on. Evolution Fishing. They make some great stuff. If you guys want to get 10% off of like these bags and stuff, which this is a perfect bag for this boat because it slides right underneath the console here. So pretty pumped. This is my crappie bag, 3600 size, but they got all kinds of different stuff, whether it's bags or tackle trays, you name it. And if you guys want to help support me and help me keep doing things, use the coupon code OUTDOORLIMITS. It will save you 10%. There is a link down below. If you guys are interested, go ahead and click that and pick up some new tackle for this season, or some new tackle trays and tackle boxes and bags and stuff. What I was catching them on today, I'd say number one, the biggest thing is these Rogers lures. The Sly Shad and June bug chartreuse. That was the ticket to success today. This morning, the orange chartreuse slab thief, which is basically like a tube and then like a little flat cut tail on the end. That was catching them good. I was using 16th and 1/8 ounce jigs depending on the rod. And then one fish off camera, unfortunately, because you know, honestly, it's kind of nice to just get out in the boat and enjoy it a little bit. But I did catch them on the, I think it was June bug and chartreuse prowler with a chartreuse and gold Speedy Bee, which is a little road runner. All these are Rogers lures. If you guys are wanting to get some new lures, check out Rogers because they're a good partner and they make great baits at a great price. So if you guys are looking for baits with a good price, that's the place to do it. That's what I caught all the fish on today. No slip cork, just a couple on the road runner, and most of it was just vertical jigging using forward facing sonar. This is my 10-foot jig pole with mono. I put 6-pound mono on there, and this is an ACC Crappie Sticks GS10M. So it's a medium action 10-foot jig pole. I really like the 10-footers and the 11-footers. I have a 12-foot. I don't necessarily care for it. I think I have more control with the 10 and 11s, and it's just all personal preference. But I think what is going to quickly become my new favorite setup is what I basically spend most of the day fishing with, my new rod. This is the Fenwick Elite Walleye. So it is a 7'2" medium fast action rod. So this is great for 1/8 ounce jigs, and that's exactly what I was throwing on this. So you can see here I got that jig with the sly shad on there. I've got a 10-pound mono leader, and then behind that leader, I have a long leader, is 8-pound braid. So I got it all tied in with a uni knot, and it held up great today. So that is my new setup. That is brand new. What is this? A Daiwa Revros reel. Yeah, this is money, dude. This is probably going to be a rod that I'm using all the time. It's been great. It's like just a perfect weight and size. It just works really good for what I need, and I'm looking forward to chasing down white bass, wipers, walleye a little bit later. It is the crappie spawn, so we got to take advantage of that and fish for crappie while they're still up and active. And you know, maybe one day we'll get a good slip bobber or roadrunner bite, but I'm thinking it's within the next week it's all gonna pop off. So that is all of the gear. Like I said, it's all basic. It's crappie fishing. It's not rocket science, and it's a lot of fun. So get out there and fish. Let's go ahead and cook up these delicious white crappies that we caught today. Well, there we are, fresh from the lake today. We're gonna hit this with just a little bit of hot sauce over the top. We did some hot sauce on the fish as kind of the binder for the breading. So here we go. Here's to another awesome day on the water, catching crappie in the new boat. We're gonna wrap up today's video on that. I think I'm gonna head out tomorrow morning, see if I can get on another crappie bite. Maybe go to a different lake, one a little closer to home, and see what we can do first thing in the morning. But if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to let me know down in the comments, leave me a like, and make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Delicious.